Hello, this is Gareth C. Thomas, the East London District District Treasurer, and in this video I'm going to show you how to start creating the accounts analysis template sheet that I showed you here. Do you remember? This section here is what we're going to concentrate on, and I'm going to show you how to set that up using a blank spreadsheet. So if we go to blank spreadsheet, and I showed in a previous video how to get to a blank spreadsheet. That was download the software package or using Excel if you've already got it, and then opening up a blank spreadsheet for use. So the first thing you want to do is just choose a cell reasonably near the top. You can start at the very top if you want. You can start at the very top if you want to, or you can leave a few lines for some notes if you want to, and give it a title. So you can give it, X group accounts year 2009 to 2010. Alright. Okay, so leave a bit of space and then type in date, details, debit, credit, balance. Alright, they're the headings. Now, we've got possibly got a bit of formatting here. Now, this may already come up formatted, but I'll show you briefly how to do it if you need to format these cells. First off, if you're an existing group and you've got bank accounts, then obviously you're going to literally be carrying forward your accounting on a spreadsheet rather than on paper using a blank spreadsheet to begin with. So you need your brought forward balance from your paper book. So if you've been using a book, get the carry forward balance from the previous year and put it in here. So it'd be 1/4/10 as the date if you're assuming you're on a financial year, and you would type in there balance brought forward, and it's a credit, so you would have, or you can leave that. What I would do is just put it in balance, makes it easier. Balance brought forward 450. Alright, there's no formula in any of these cells here. The only formula will be used in the balance column. And next entry, let's assume you have some bank interest. So if you take your bank statement and have a look, and let's assume you have had some. So on the 1st of April 10, you would have bank interest, so you just type that in, bank interest, and it's a credit, so £2.10. Now this is the first time you can see my cell is here, my cursor is here, and I need to add up the total. So I've got now in my bank account £452.10. How do I do that? Well, it's very simple. All I do is put my cursor in the blank cell where I want to create the formula. I then, on the numeric keypad to the right hand side of your computer keyboard, type the plus, hit the plus key. Use your up arrow key once, hit plus again. Use your left arrow key once to go to the credit column, and then hit minus. Minus, because you're taking the debits off, and you hit your left arrow key twice to get the cursor to the debit column. Now you've got a formula. Now you hit enter, and it gives you the sum of the two, the balance plus the credit brought forward. Simple. Now let's have a debit. So 5/4/10. Actually, you can see here I'm going to change that to 2010/2011. Make it more sense. Right. Now let's say you make a payment. So let's say camp, and then you might want to put I don't know, the campsite, Tolmers, for example, and then summer camp deposit. Okay, and it's a debit, so let's call it £250. Now you can see here that balance hasn't changed, but you've spent the money, so you need to record it. Click the cell with the last balance on it, and then using your mouse, see the black crosshair, you click it, you click the left mouse key once and you hold it. Alright, don't click off, you hold the mouse key and you drag down, and then you just release the mouse key and it will put the balance for you in the balance column, so it will populate the balance. Now you're off. You can add entries in. Let's say you forgot something. Let's say that you had an entry on the 2nd of April. So you type in 2/4/10 and you put there subscriptions received. Okay, and it's a receipt, so it's a credit. Now remember, I'm not doing any analysis. Let's just put the basic information in first. So credit, let's call it £300. Hit enter. Now what you've got here, you can see the balance has gone up from 202 to 502. That's fine, but what you've got, and this is the beauty of spreadsheets over paper-based systems, is that the items are out of date order. Okay, now you could have everything all completely juggled up, but the beauty of having it in a spreadsheet is it's very, very simple to sort it. So what I tend to do is just to make sure that Excel or the package that you're using understands that these are the headings. I bold them. Then what I do is I highlight the area, and then I go up to, in Excel, data, sort, and I'm looking to sort by date. Okay, I've got sort by, then by, then by. Now I'm looking to sort by date in ascending order. It's already got that populated. I click OK, and look, it then puts it in date order, and you can see quite clearly that I received the subscriptions in the bank account prior to making the payment of £250. That is it, really. You just carry on entering information in here, okay, with all the details, blah, 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 and then pop in £1.56, and it changes the result. So your bank balance here should equate within a few days, once the check's cleared at the bank, of course, with the bank statement end of day figures. So you'll clearly see as you spend it or as you receive it, you need to, obviously, if you get credits, unless it's a direct credit, you will need to bank it as soon as possible. And I would always suggest that you never leave cash on the premises, that you always bank any checks as soon as you get them, just in case for whatever reason they do bounce. You need to then contact the person that gave you that check, but you want to make sure that you're receiving credit for your money as soon as possible. I know there's not a lot of interest out there on current accounts, but the point is it's safer in the bank, would you believe, than in amongst all your paperwork. So that is the start of it. The next stage will be to create the analysis section. So we've done this bit here. Alright, the next stage will be to do the analysis here, so that you can easily and quickly analyze your income and your expenditure, so that you can pull your annual accounts together very quickly at the end of the year.